Hey folks, welcome back. We are trying to get some, some of our deficit down. We currently at minus 0.19% is our GDP. So if we can get that into a positive, that means we have a surplus, and then we can work on paying these off, ideally. Of course, the biggest one is with Canadians. The next estimate is $1.72 billion for the next quarter. But if we can get rid of some of these, that would be great. Probably starting with these lower ones would be where they'll probably disappear first. All these are green because I've actually reduced our interest rate with them. I have how much we owe them. Luckily, we owe the IMF and World Bank nothing, so we don't have to worry about trying to work with them. And of course, the lowest rate is with our Canadian citizens. These are our grades, so telling us how we're doing. Pretty much AAA with everyone except for them. The significance is pretty much nothing. So these two are the ones with the most significance, and they're saying we're AAA, and that's why we're able to have these low amounts. State budget. Our budget is larger than we're in 2021 now, so our budget is larger here, and we do have some the taxes that we decided to put up. Let's look at our currency. Inflation is 2.31, so it's smaller than it was in 2019 when the game started. And our interest rate is 1.75. Alright.
The bill has been voted on and the law has been passed.
So inheritance taxes come in. Prime Minister, you forgot to appoint the minister. I think there was a minister that dropped out.
The bill has been voted on and the law has been passed.
Alright. Okay, so we were trying to... Alright, so he's willing to offer us more than what we... Yeah, I'm going to take that. Yeah, because we're selling and it's above our average. So, since quality is only... No. Let's see if we can get... 95. See if they take that.
The bill has been voted on and the law has been passed.
Alright, tax on large fortunes.
The bill has been voted on and the law has been passed.
Registration.
The bill has been voted on and the law has been passed.
Alright, so if you live in my Canada, if you win in the lottery, casino, anything, you now have to pay taxes. But hey, that's something we have to do. Minus 0.35% now. Why did it go down? What the hell? My spending was not up. I didn't put the spending up, so what was going on? Alright, so it's simming to the next. They accepted it. Alright, for an extra $20. It still gives us $184 million.
I
there's a
must let
crisis.
you know a certain concern I have on the subject of your political orientations. I'm having a really hard time identifying with them, and my personal convictions have been put to a severe test. I sincerely think that you should change policy, and that if you persist on this course, maybe it would be wise to choose someone with a pit to identify with your ideas.
I don't know what's wrong with culture. Okay, they discovered AI.
Our infiltrated agent was spotted and murdered.
Oh, that's too bad. Our infiltrators. Come back in here, go in here. Spend. But we're trying to get rid of. Oh, we're up to 0.14 now percent. Minus 1.14. Happiness has moved down. Like, so if we look here, our happiness gone down a little bit, but our ranking is second in the world. We started off at 6 at the beginning of 1999, and we're now in August of 2021, and our people are the second happiest. National wealth is fairly well, but I don't know what that means. Development in comparison to other countries in the world, they're happy, but compared to what we started off with, they're not happy. Human rights, what we started off with, not happy, but with in comparison in the world, happy. Employment, I don't know, like our unemployment's not that low, is it? Purchasing power, I'm just not happy about that. Health is going up, environment's the same, education's the same, women's rights is the same. So employment and purchasing power is going down. Value of, I don't know what this is, the value of our dollar? I know. Currency is 72 cents to the dollar. So, okay, but unemployment is 4.22%, so I don't know why they're unhappy about that. Our growth, GDP growth, is 4.85%, which is good. We have 1.85% of the world GDP. Inflation is 2.32. And it would be nice to get that down. National deficit is 0.58%. Debt to GDP is 84%. GDP per capita is 48,000 per person. CO2 emissions is 493 megatons. Army 68,000. Nuclear warheads is nothing. Who knows? Population is 37.5. I don't know if that's going up or not. Just give me a second here, folks. Alright, back here again. So I don't know what's going on. Okay, where's this guy?
The bill has been voted on and the law has been passed.
Alright, so airline tickets have gone up too. Let's speed that up. This year I kind of want to change. Yeah, that's unlimited. How will this go? They're against. If there people are happy, still will lose. So we can move it up to 7 years. That would be cool. Change the system. Majority instead of proportional. That's what we changed it to. Isn't that what we just did? Length of head of state's term. I wonder if people will be happy with it going down. They're for it. Let's change that. Alright. So if this goes through, we have a longer period before we have to do another election. To do victims of 1.21 required. Okay. And they always up it, so put it smaller slightly, and then it'll go up. Good
Your
job.
conservative management combined with growth prospects reflect a stability that gives us confidence in your solvency and in your leadership. We trust you. Let me remind you, in case you're unaware, that our assessment is mainly based on your projected budget deficit, the amount of your debt, and, this specific to our agency, on the operating expenses of your public sector.
Alright, thank you. Okay, so that which represented a total sum of 1.98. So I guess we gave more.
Our sportsmen are ready. But if I may, a few words of encouragement before the national team's departure would surely galvanize the troops. Do you agree?
Yeah. Alright. So we did a little bit of that. He was saying something about culture is not very good. Oh, we have an excess of 0.13%. That is awesome. Prime Minister, okay, we ranked number 4. So if we move stuff up to there, yeah, our excess is not very high, but it's okay. Oh, I know what we should look at. Our foreign aids. Who are we giving money to? How do I get rid of this? Get rid of these, and maybe money will go up for us. They're going to all complain, but you know what? We're saving ourselves money. That's what it's all about. Money should be going to our people, not to the rest of the world, is what I say. In this way, we can be doing what we need. this adds up. We're now at 0.15% above. So we have we're increasing our surplus. That's what we're doing by getting rid of foreign aid. Not sure how much of our citizens are going to be happy about us not helping the rest of the world, but that's what our job as government. Our job as government, we're supposed to be about our people, and this could make it that our alliances get a little weak with some of these countries. But seriously, you need to focus on yourselves and stop asking for help. We're in debt too. But you don't see anyone helping us. Now I have some contracts going. A fair amount, to be honest. And so what we need to do is continue with contracts to bring up the money so we can pay off our debt. But we also want to increase some of the benefits for our people. Holy crap, there's still a lot of people that we giving money to. We'll end up being bombarded there with people complaining about our move. Just trust me on that. I've done that before in playing this game. Getting rid of the debt from, or the foreign aid. And even though it shows like it doesn't do much, you keep getting rid of even the smallest ones. Like this is 3 million. And you might think, oh, 3 million is not much. But when there's 100 and some, you'll notice this will go up eventually. So we're just trying to get rid of all these. Like they shouldn't be receiving money from us to help their economy. Like, you want money from us, do a contract with us. That's what I say. Give us something that we may actually need. Holy crap. Only a few more. Okay, so that is it. Economic aid. Sum total of international donations. That's how much they're getting overall. And then when it comes to disaster, you can send money. And you'll see we've sent some to certain ones. This would have been, I don't remember, sent, it's because I was voted out and they sent all that money. And then I got back in like shortly after. I do believe I sent this one. Damage estimate. Oh wow, that one's an old one. I think I sent them a little bit of money to that. And yeah, that's it for that. So didn't go up much there yet. Well, not yet. Actually, I'm gonna put it here because we have 52. Sure, but see, now they're complaining. No, they needed this. Expression of the economic aid. Like, we need our aid. We need you to help us. I'm not gonna read each one because they're just complaining about us no longer giving them money. I'm sorry, but I am looking to try to make a country that isn't.
But are you crazy? You
Yes.
are screwing up the whole thing. Your job and your country. You cannot continue like this. I cannot even back you up in such a blow. Seriously, you must react and get a move on.
Yeah. I'm doing what needs to be done. Some of them are still reacting. Oh crap, how many of you are going to be still reacting? To protest against the record level of alcohol tax, alcohol manufacturers launched several actions throughout the country. Even if demonstrations are relatively contained for the moment, we have every reason to fear this movement, which seems to be extremely widespread and might turn to violent actions which would be harder to control. Alright, so we'll just send in some police enforcement for now. Call for police intervention. Simple as that. Alright, 24 hours, the police will be there.
One of our men has succumbed to his injuries. This is terrible news. But on one hand, our opponents will be held responsible for causing the first fatality.
Good.
The bill has been voted on and the law has been passed.
What the hell did they have? Plague. Russia's got wildfires. United States has a hurricane. And Syria has a terrorist attack going on. Alright, let's look at our industry. So when I was last playing, we were around, I think we had lead. We did a contract for lead, yes, we did. Missile launch, no, great. Consume naval construction though. Nickel. We have a contract there. Not a very good one apparently. Paper. No contract yet. Consumption of paper. United States, of course. France a little bit. Needs a lot of paper. Probably Switzerland, I'd say. So let's go with Switzerland. And we'll sell to them. I don't know how much they actually need. We'll start with 2426. We'll send that out and see what happens. This has come back. Too low, 2426. That was the last one. Send it to 22. Nope. 8,720 participants in the movement. Police have arrived.
Dear compatriots, I address you from the studios of the main national television network that is now under our control. On the terrain, our insurrection movement is in the process of winning the battle. We are officially calling all life forces and dissenters of this country to join the rebellion in the capital to end the current regime once and for all.
Good luck. All because I taxed the liquor.
The bill has been voted on and the law has been passed.
Awesome. Now we're in for a longer term. That is great. Okay. So it's liquor, right? That we have. Not there. Okay, it's not in here, is it? Alcohol. No. Probably under farm. Liquor. Not a big amount, but we can subsidize. Oh, that took a big bite. But we're still in a surplus. But we gave them $1 billion to try to increase our production and kind of do things a little bit better. And then we're selling it. It's an okay. All activities. There's all our contracts that we have going on. Not really interested in switching to organic.
The rioters have taken control of the square. The pictures are being shown again and again in the media. This is all very detrimental to your reputation.
Yeah, I'm going to send in the military then. Alright, what's this?
Good morning! I didn't come empty-handed. In fact, I wanted you to see in order to submit to you this economic contract which, as you will see, is profitable for both our countries.
How's it profitable? Okay, so you're trying to sell. caught into us. Yeah. Way higher than your normal. So let's bring it down closer to your normal. Okay, he accepted that. Alright, bye-bye there. Alright, Switzerland. We were 20. $1973. Let's try that.
The rebels have stopped fighting. Our actions on the ground have definitely made an impression on our opponents and divided them.
Awesome. So the military is making impact. There has been an average response to the appeal made by Joseph. 114 people joined the ranks of the rebels.
The bill has been voted on and the law has been passed.
Awesome. Alright, let's see what our next conflict will be. Alright, ruled by Italy, Russia, extended G7. Welcome one and all. We are gathered today to rule on the organization's expansion to include Russia. I remind you that the decision must be made unanimously. Prime Minister, we await your vote. Do you wish to integrate Russia into our organization? Sure. Alright, so it's above our normal, a little bit less than theirs, so their average price of purchase and above our average price. It's a 2-star one, and so we'll accept it. We have taken control of the buildings and surrounding area. It is a strategic move to deter enemy forces and improve public perception.
Our soldiers were attacked and have legitimately retaliated to defend themselves, which resulted in the death of the assailants. The battle will take a new turn with this angry event, for which we will be held partly responsible.
This is the problem of giving them freedom of expression. Alright, so that was paper. Alright, what's the summit? Good, the numbers are therefore very clear, not having obtained unanimity, and rejected Russia from joining. Okay. Temporary electric restrictions of the decline in performance for all users. Prime Minister, we are currently struggling to meet the demand for electricity because our production capacity is insufficient. In order to avoid power outage, we have temporarily reduced the voltage we provide users by 5%. Most of the day-to-day appliances will continue to function, but it will still reduce their performance. We should think about increasing our supply of electricity. I don't understand how. Like, we have a surplus, that's why we're selling, is it not? Okay, so the last one was performance, or paper, I mean. Pharmaceutical stuff, we're consuming more. Plastic industry, not making enough. Well, railway construction, no. I don't think we have any of those, no. Robots, no. Satellites, no. Silver, we have more silver than we are producing. It's always China. India, let's go with India. So, contract with India. This is going to be a tough one to get, but we'll send that. Alright, so our energy, electricity, we're producing more than we're consuming. Our energy info, electricity, corporate tax generated, GDP, percentage GDP, employment, balance of trade, purchase, sale. I mean, we can definitely build more. Because we're trying to get rid of the fossil fuel over time. We don't want average, we want good. 9 months these are going to take. Geothermal. Distribute. Let's build 10 of these. It'll take 12 months. So we're not doing, we're slowly going to get what we want. But I mean, it's going to take time, of course. I don't know how they're saying that we have an energy problem when we really don't. Sorry about this saving stuff. It happens every quarter. I have it set. I should just turn it off. Okay, agreement negotiation. Okay, they accepted our silver quant. All right, from the get-go. Damn. Awesome. All right, so the next industry. What's after silver? Sodas. We want to see. We consume more. Software industry. We do have a little bit of that going on, but who can we sell it to? Maybe Italy we can sell some to. I mean, we don't really have a whole lot that we can give them. Start at 115. I think that would be a good amount. Now that it's a new quarter, we could always try to renegotiate our debt as well. Or they'll put position, go ahead and put someone in there. Ooh. 111. Alright. Our cabinets, so this guy honestly needs to be replaced. Like 48%. Damn, buddy. People don't like you. Yeah, I think I'm just going to dismiss him. I can't put someone there. But yeah. They might say something, oh, I don't think that was a good idea. Hopefully that wasn't too many negotiations. Yes, we will take that. You get a little bit cheaper than what you did, and we get it definitely higher than we did. We ranked 37 in the world athletics, just behind Norway. This is a big disappointment. Yes, it is. So, let's, can we put our sports all the way up here? Why is our deficit access gone down so much? Ice hockey's our big one. Ooh, that took a big jump down, but you know what? If we can get better, then hey, we can get better. Alright, so our research on robotics is very advanced, Prime Minister. Our cyberneticists have succeeded in making artificial skin and muscles. The muscles bring a true fluidity to the mechanical movements of the machines, and when covering an android with our cybernetic skin, it is almost impossible to see the difference between it and a human being. We are not the first, but we can profit a lot from this technology since our manufacturing procedure is very specific. Do you desire to patent it and to render it commercially accessible to the entire world? Accept, yes. Alright, so I think we're going to end it there because we did succeed in giving ourselves an access of money. And it just went back up again. And so it's been playing around up there. This is saying it's not doing well, but this is saying we're doing very well. Holy shit. Social Security is 44% of our budget. Defense is only 3.9% of our budget. Totally different than what the US would be doing. Going here, our unemployment is relatively low. It's sitting probably below 4.2. Growth forecast is slightly going back up again, but as you can see, it's above 3.3, which is really good. Our estimated budget deficit is gone way down. It's climbed up a little bit again here, but the fact is we are doing way better than we were. Population has been growing, not very fast, but it's growing. And yeah, unemployment is just going up and down. So until next time, take care, and I'll see you later.